Hey there, good evening. Matt, good evening. This meat's just gonna keep spinning. All he's gonna do is keep spinning around. That chat thing is really messed up today. That's okay. We're not gonna leave it on the screen long. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great night. Welcome back. We are playing Pillars of Eternity, as we have been for a little while now. And your office is empty, so you cleaned it out. You got it all cleaned out. Good. Good. Now, if those people will just not be jerks. Oh. There we go. I don't think they have it in them not to be jerks. Anyway, welcome back. We are playing Pillars of Eternity, where Ranger Smeech has just defeated the tyrant. I don't even remember what his name was. That's how important he was. He was such an important character. I offed him without a second thought and left him to rot, I guess. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to our own keep and go back into the dungeons and see if the levels that we've gained at this point lets us continue. We'd really like to see how far down the dungeon goes. We know it's 15 levels, thanks to chat. And I think we've made it so far to 9 or 10. We should be able to get through the whole thing. I already talked to my boss, who did not know he was also apparently being moved. Oh, really? So this came from over your boss, evidently. Well, it's nice to know that that wasn't just malicious from your boss, right? I'm going to hit continue and get the game loaded, and then we'll switch over. I'm hoping that our network is holding up okay. We were having a few network issues this morning. They seem to have cleared up, but I'm not 100% sure how well they've cleared up at this point. We do have a level up still to spend. And let's see. Here's the game. But if those network issues pop back up again and you guys start seeing some problems, let me know. I don't know if you should see much because of the way YouTube handles things. If you were on Twitch, you definitely see some issues. But maybe you won't see those here as much. So your boss got moved too. It sounds like somebody's just going a little move happy. See, I worked at a university, and at a university, that's standard June, July fare. Everyone wants to change offices come summer. All right. Let's go ahead and drop a point here in mechanics, and we'll save that one last point. I keep forgetting that it's possible these people will move out of my party and just become hirelings for other quests in the castle. I doubt it, because I like to be loyal. I like to be loyal to my party. Lo, their endless host, the harbingers of doom. Frightens enemies. Let's see. Friendly aura, plus 25 defense against frightened. Minus 10 second frightened duration. Plus 15. Let's get that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see what the others do. Drop, trap, rhyme, and frost. Hobbling and causing freeze damage. Okay, I like that too. Reduces accuracy of disengagement attacks for enemies in the area of effect. I think I'm gonna pick this up. On his whiteboard, he had written Las Vegas back 629, and someone wrote moving 630 under it. Oh, geesh. Ready to come in with myself when they told us they wanted to do it, but they didn't give you that courtesy. It's kind of, yeah, that's the real the real kick in the teeth, though. It's nice that they asked you if you'd be willing to do it, but there's a difference between saying, hey, would you be willing to consider doing this? And we're just going to do this with or without you.
Just say the word.
All right, so what I did not do was ever figure out where the treasure room was, the treasury. Wait, what is over here? Courtyard pool construction is complete. They moved my things and threw away my empty boxes. Good grief. Freaking ridiculous. Yeah. Wonderful. There's just no excuse for it. There's not. Okay, so we found the back way down. To the Keep Chapel. To the Keep's kitchen. Let's go back to the kitchen. While we're doing that, let's take a look. We have no one to assign, but we can be building more. We have anything with 1 day left? No. So we're up to the 2-day tasks now. So there's a 4-day. 4-2. Library. The Library of Cadnua contains countless volumes of ancient lore. Upgrading the library will grant a lore bonus upon resting at Bright Hollow. I got a feeling we're going to get Cadnua completely upgraded before we get anywhere near the ending of the game. Weren't even like empty paper boxes I got from the supply club. They were the empty boxes from my chips and snacks I kept in my office for moving. You should, doesn't it feel like you should be able to make them pay for those? Right? That's not something they should be able to be doing. Hey, Delson, good evening. That is what it seems like should be happening. Okay, am I missing something? There is a treasure sitting here on the ground from a body we never looted. He said we were free to access the treasury. But where is the treasury? If we can find the treasury, then we're going back to Cadnua.
Ready, Watcher. Right.
Cause him to put this do not dash. Oh, see, if it's in your accommodations file,
Just say the word.
that is 100% a lawsuit, man.
Flame and sound.
I'm looking for like a secret entrance here. Oh, here's a door I haven't been through. This looks like this is barracks. This is not a treasury. Wait, don't steal from that. Don't steal from that. Going to meet with HR tomorrow to let them know they have 2 options going forward. I'm 100% remote work and will not be back in the office until I turn my computer and badge. Or 2, I sue them and win. I mean, that seems like a fair assessment of the situation and how it should be approached. All right, we're going to leave. Then you leak the dirt file to the media. By leak, you mean send it directly to them. That also seems fair for them. Just, I mean, your personal effects are your personal effects. Hey, Topher, good evening. Issue has a press release by the department. That would be awesome. That would be wonderful. I would love to see that. That would be all over. That would be all over a lot of social media stuff. Cadnua, 1 day and 4 hours to get there.
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Why you say that? We live here. This is our home now. I just don't get why they would even, like, what was the urgency behind it? I don't understand. Supposed to be silent? No one, you can't hear it? Hold on. Oh, never mind. It might be a little low. I can't really tell. There's just not, the music is kind of low. The voices are incredibly loud, at least to me. Oh yeah, the music volume is way down for some reason. We could put it up with the rest of the volumes and see how that sounds. Better? Worse? Rule number 1, do not pick fights with people who buy ink by the barrel. I feel like I need my sound to be lower. Hold on. On my end, I've got to lower the sound a little bit. Because, man. I'll just do it in game. My headphones are blowing my ears off. So I'm going to lower the sound in game. And then we'll just raise the sound in OBS. Oops. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Things weren't working right. Well, the sound isn't going down for me any. And then let's switch over here and we'll raise the sound here. There we go. That should be a good compromise. Let me know if you can still hear it. Or if I need to push it up a little bit further. It was blasting my ears out. They have no basic respect for their employees. The organization is more toxic than Berkeley Pit, which is the most polluted lake on Earth, also in Montana. How did it get so polluted? What happened to pollute? Whoa, wait, what? I bear a message from the Ducal Palace. Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the Ducal Palace. Your claim on Cadnua has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Badimar has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. Tell me about Lord Gathbin. An old Adirian lineage, I believe. He looks around the Great Hall. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. Well, Cadnua is mine. The Gathbin family disagrees. As your claim is not based on lineage, an official ruling is required to remedy this dispute. I'll go meet him, then. The Chancellor will await you in the records room of the Ducal Palace in First Fires. Well, now we can actually get to First Fires. Oh, copper mines got it so... Yeah.
My lord, you've received a letter, delivered with some urgency as it happens.
Ooh, a letter.
I thought the messenger might swoon, poor dear.
Well, he did talk to a statue.
It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua, and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well.
Ooh, okay. Where is Stalwart?
Stalwart is located within the mountain range known as the White March, which puts it several days' journey northeast of here. You'll want to wear something warm.
Okay. What's this? Ringerwild
Stalwart is a
want?
mining community, and at one time they enjoyed a great deal of influence. Renengild hopes to reclaim old glories, I expect.
Oh, good. We can do that.
It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
Oh, getting inside things. That's my specialty. I mean that in the form of picking locks, of course.
A reward, she says, for getting into the battery. That's a reward of its own, surely.
What is Durgan's battery?
The dwarves of the battery fashioned Durgan steel, and with it they crafted the finest arms and armor the Deerwood has ever known.
Oh, cool.
But the keep has been abandoned for centuries, and none remain that know their secrets. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery, and now the spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls.
Oh, we're going to be fighting a bunch of ghosts.
Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
All right. I do enjoy vast amounts of wealth. Let's pay Stalwart a visit.
Oh, just think! The greatest of the dwarven strongholds, ours to explore!
The Berkeley Pit is so toxic, we pay a dude to shoot birds that land on it because they are already dead, and we can't let them spread toxins from the lake to the land. Youch! You're busy becoming amazing and adventurous? Who has time for legal matters of eminent domain? No, right? I took this castle by force. It is by right of killing a ghostly, terrible guy. It's mine. That's the rules of the world. You want it, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Ouch. Like a nice, refreshing Ozark's water well. Good grief. Yeah, I'd say that's not great.
I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Renengild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in.
Oh, really?
Followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart.
Oh,
and the
no.
battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay. Now that I've delivered Renengild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lord.
All right.
A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Yeah.
Consulhot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
Wizards never go quietly. By right of Conqueror alone. 55 days. 55 days of working from home. And if it was me, 55 days of pretty much ignoring everything else. Alof fidgets and flutters, vacillating between anxiety and excitement. He appears to be at a loss for words.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March.
Okay, so stay clear of the tower area. Okay, gotcha.
It is not that I doubt your courage, my lord, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far.
Power on a different
Given
scale.
more
Get
time,
it.
perhaps, you will match him.
Ooh, I doubt it. He's a
If the
mage.
Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lord.
You know anything else about the mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor. They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now.
Okay. I mean, I can deal with the threat. All right, hold on. I pushed the volume up a little high. Both the volume and my microphone are peaking just a little bit, it looks like. There we go.
Safe travels, my lord.
Need to get it out of my head so I can write a script about how the small traumas of our lives are much more impactful and interesting than Hollywood traumas. Travel to Stalwart. That's not
Just
what we're
say the
doing now.
word.
We're getting ready to head back downstairs again to see if we can go any further. Travel to Cragholt and investigate the conflict. Didn't she tell me to avoid Cragholt? Like just now. Didn't she just now say, hey, probably smartest if you don't go anywhere near there? What is my... I've got a 1 here. I don't know. If this video works the way it's forming in my head, it will give me my creative voice. I hope it does, man. I'm hoping it does, because I have been, honestly, since coming over here to YouTube, I've been pretty excited to do some creative stuff. I started, I got myself just a little tiny notebook and just started jotting video ideas into it and like outlines for videos, so that I really want to start trying to get some real content done. And even if nobody watches it, just to be doing it, you know? When targeting an attack, the percentage listed is next to a potential target, blah, da, da. I hadn't even noticed there was a percentage. Okay, we could skip a lot of floors by just jumping into the sacrificial pit again, I think. But it's probably safer to take the stairs. Just driving around after leaving the office, eating my Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, and the script just started forming in my head. The Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. You know what makes the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich even better? They don't do this by default, but if you get it with cheese, it makes the whole thing even better. Slithering in slow. Like there's a lot of muck in the tube still, but it's dripping in. It's reawakening the old mental pathways. So I'm home usually as long as you call me after 5. I am doing a construction job, sort of, remodeling a kitchen for my parents. So I'm up and down ladders from like 11 o'clock in the morning till like 5 o'clock at night. Here, my time. So, anytime after 5, I'm usually on the road or at home and free until I start streaming. I had trim left, and that's like 10 minutes of work. It's right. Don't I wish that was 10 minutes of work? No, we're also putting beams in the ceiling. These like beams that go along the ceiling to make it look more rustic. And those, like, I can do like 1.5 of those a day. But we're supposed to be done this week. It's supposed to be done by the end of this month. Haven't been rolling out of bed until 4 p.m. I don't have a windsock for my microphone on my bike, no. But I usually don't go out on my bike until either like 7 o'clock ish, or sometimes, usually my long rides are on Thursdays. I may not even be on a ride tomorrow night. I didn't ride tonight at all. Tomorrow might be a go for a walk day. And then I'll try to do a long ride on Thursday. Isn't a good sign. Still pretty depressed, I guess. I get it. So how late are you staying up? Are you sleeping like 16 hours a day? Or is your sleep schedule just thrown off and you're just not waking up until late? We can camp in this dungeon 5 times. So that should be like once, if we can make it through 2 floors at a time without camping, we'd be in good shape, I think. Oh yeah, that is a sure sign of depression. That much sleep, you're either sick or depressed. Or, well, and depressed is also sick, so, but you know what I mean. I should say, you're either physically ill or mentally ill, I suppose. Yeah, we can't have that. Not for this long. We got to get you out of this funk. Any weapon, shield, or suit of armor can be enchanted. I've got to start checking out the enchanting system. And seeing if I can make some, like, specially enchanted gear that would be perfect for my characters. I wonder if you can enchant armor to be better at lockpicking. Maybe hitting 1200 yeah. I've been trying to do all the contrary action. I'm doing more each day, but it's slow. Slow improvement, still improvement, though. 1200 calories, I don't know. It depends on, kind of depends on who you are. That could be too little, or could be just right. You know, depending on who you are.
I'll have this open in...
Okay, we do not have the lockpicking ability to open that door. At 11... you can do it, but I am not there yet. This is the room that is terrible. We probably want to send... I don't know if these are locked. I don't know if these are locked or not.
Good.
If they're locked, Adir doesn't have the ability to open them. 1200 is low for you. 18 to 2000 is stable. See, 1200 is where I probably should be at, right around. Don't know if this is true for you, but something I've realized lately is the feeling of isolation is one of my biggest depression contributors. I've been worried about that for Delson for a while. We've talked about it. It was something that I worried about when he was staying out there. I was hoping that it's not a problem. That's why we need to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is the solution to everything. Okay, let him heal up. There are so many of these, and we don't know. These are empty. I've already checked these. So he's got so much in the green that he should be okay. I think we've already checked that skeleton. That one over there, we have a small bronze key that we can unlock it with now. Take a bunch of damage, heal a bunch of damage. Take a bunch more damage, heal a bunch more damage. And there we go. Unlocked. Now we have an old copper key. Does that open this door? Yes, it does. Yes, D&D! We got to get a game going, guys. Even, I mean, I know your webcam and everything is missing, Delson, but we got to get you online somehow. Can't get to a good place in Montana. Oh, that isolation will get to you. Motivating to go out as a challenge, but I'm doing it. Oh, yeah. So it's been my experience, and you feel free to tell me I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about. But it has often seemed like to me, the more crowded a place is, the easier it is to become lost in that crowd, and so it's super lonely. Heck yeah, you know what? We've talked about doing some performative D&D and stuff before to get that going again, but we don't have to do that. We don't have to have a performative game. And we just want to play some D&D. We can just get on and play some D&D. Or something else. Something D&D-esque. I probably should see if I can get into this room and maybe open that room. We should be sneaking. I bet I don't want... I bet I don't want to try to solo her. We're going to have to bring these people through, I think. I wonder if they'll make it if I just send them. This is a tough choice. I wonder if he could. Let's quick save. And just see what happens. Can you do it? Let's see if he can do it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. I just want to see how well he can do. Look, he's up to 4. He knows we're in combat. These things fly. They shouldn't get hurt passing over those. I bet they do, though. Yep, they're gonna get hurt passing over that. Oh, they can't. They just can't quite make it. Something cyberpunk? I'm so cyberpunk, I have no ideas how to play in that world. Cyberpunk. But I'm willing to try. It would be, it's fun. We could play, oh man, why am I drawing a blank on the game? We could do a combination fantasy, cyberpunk, and do Shadowrun. GURPS. We could go GURPS, that would be cool. I haven't played GURPS in so long. He's immune to something. Does he not have any super cool abilities? Come on, take her out. Hey, you got her. Kill the slime next. Because it's actually hurting you. You're immune to most everything else. He's gonna solo this room. Hey, look at that. That was a mistake. Another one's coming. Yes, 2 of them. This was really foolish. Shadowrun? Delson, you've never heard of Shadowrun before? Shadowrun is like Cyberpunk, but with orcs and magic. I've wanted to play Shadowrun as a tabletop game since Shadowrun for the Genesis.
Just say the word. Death to our enemies!
Well, that went over better than I expected it to. We got all these spirit residues.
Hey. Of course.
Make our way across the room. We got a scroll of paralysis.
Hey.
There we go. Got one more over here to check out. The question mark meant, should we play Shadowrun, not what it... Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Someone... None of the artists, good evening. Someone's eaten too many shadows. They have the shadow runs. They ate their Taco Bell shadow. Excellent. There we go.
Just say the word.
Everyone, no, stop! You morons! Giant group of idiots.
Just say the word.
Go
Nice
back to
and
sneaking.
quiet.
Another little pit. Excellent. All right, we're making it down one more floor. Would love to play Smeech and Vinwaris across the multiverse and just hit a crapload of different games and genres. That would be so fun. Smeech and Vinwaris in the Weird West. Harder to breathe here tonight, so I'm stuck by my air purifier. What's going on? You got a air quality issue there?
You should have run!
That guy practically exploded. I mean, by practically, I mean he absolutely exploded into a million pieces.
I'll take a look.
Ooh! 4 more lockpicks. Heck yeah. Smeech and Vinwaris in Glamland. Smeech would be very glamorous. I can tell. It's something that it's born to be.
Wonder what this is.
Hey, I tried to disable that trap, and then everybody was like, you know what? We're just going to stand around being stupid.
Death to our enemy!
All right, well done. Yeah, lovable morons.
Hey.
We got just a group of complete lovable idiots right here. But we got a brain. Vithrak brain. The large gelatinous brain of a Vithrak. Though the Vithrak are known to possess impressive powers of the mind, there is no obvious source for said power on the brain's wrinkled surface.
Of course.
Okay, that was stupid.
Just say the
Smeech,
word.
will you please see if there's anything else in this long hallway that's going to... This looks like a secret door right here, doesn't it? Like, that's totally a secret door. I just gotta find how you open it. Canadian smokes. Run away, Speech! Run away! Keep running! All right, now everybody ambush them! Yes!
That's how it's done.
Laying low.
Yeah, wildfires have been kind of a source of trauma for you, haven't they, Delton? I would imagine they would be for anybody who's actually been through them. What do we get? Potion of Major Endurance. Why are you
I'm
back
here.
there?
Just say the word.
I shall be discreet.
Please do. Please be discreet. There's definitely a secret room there, and it's gonna drive me crazy that I can't get into it.
You better run.
Kill the Crystal Eater! I don't like giant spiders. Hey, the wood beetles are actually surprisingly hard. You'd think they would be the easiest part. Put their temperature on burn lately, and I don't know why. Oh, I doubt it's on purpose. What is this? Whoops. Yeah! Wait, stop hitting each other. Stop it. The spikes look sharp enough to cleave bone. Shh. So much money down here. Oh, a puigra. I don't know how that's actually pronounced. PW with a carrot over the top. Kill the shadow, please. You are hurt. Oh, she's hurt. She is very hurt. Let's get some spells rolling. That'll be good.
Aye?
Can you do that bouncing, not the, yeah, bounding missiles?
Lavaru, be on.
Okay, we need one more chant. Is everyone attack? There we go.
Following
Good
your
job.
lead.
Summon your dragons.
Stab.
She is really hurt, and that heal did nothing. Restore moderate endurance. It heals, supposed to heal everybody in the area of effect. So maybe I just put it in the wrong place. Where is she? Oh, that's her. Okay. instead of putting it where I just put it, we want to put it over here. Let's try that. That's better. Couldn't figure out why my Shaco Bopper was getting so hurt. I didn't have my tank aura up. You gotta keep your tank aura up if you're going to play a tank. It is something that I wish that Final Fantasy XIV did. When I switch into a tank spec, I wish it would automatically turn my tank aura on. Especially if I zone into a dungeon as the tank. I wish that my tank aura would come on automatically. Which is just me being lazy, but it feels like a quality of life thing that they could easily do.
I shall deal with this one. Indeed.
Slow and silent.
Oh, we've got to be getting close to finding a way out of here. Into a deeper level. Okay, that's an Adra beetle. Oh, there's a lot of Adra beetles and stuff in here.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, good. Let's go with... I want to find out what concussive meteors does by firing them at him.
What?
You go for a first level spell of blessing.
That's not very helpful.
Aloth's weapon is ineffective. Those meteors were cool though. One dead slime, two dead slime. Weapons are ineffective, but that's okay.
Not even slowing it down.
I have all of my tank stances built into my hello macro for duties. Oh, that's smart. I don't have a hello macro. I actually type howdy every time I go into a duty. Secretly, it's because I think it's funny that I say howdy in a duty.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, there were stairs over here that I totally missed. Wait,
Yeah.
what are you doing over here? That Smeech, why are you got the wrong weapon equipped? What are you thinking, buddy?
Just say the word.
Finally, down another level. Answered a meeting called Howdy Howdy the other day, and my coworker asked if I'd been talking to people back home again lately. That's funny. Because, you know, I haven't heard anybody say Howdy Howdy in a long time, like our dad always did. I haven't even heard him say it. Okay, the shades can stop showing up now so that we can actually fight things without time pausing.
Hi?
Come on, come on. Okay, this is starting to drive me a little crazy, the auto pause. Okay, what is important here? We want to go to character death, that's a big one. Character damage, we don't care. Low endurance, I don't really care that much. Low health, yes. Enemy spotted is good. Weapon ineffective. We're gonna get rid of that. Don't care about that. Auto pause when an enemy begins casting a spell. I just don't care enough. There. A few less automatic pauses ought to do us some good. He did. See, I just don't hear him say it very much anymore. Or maybe I've tuned it out. Maybe he says it so often I just don't even notice now. Found out GameStop had my copy of Miasma Chronicles, but they never called me. So I'm switching locations from now on. Played it earlier, and it's the nicest tactical adventure game I've ever played. Really? Apparently my southernisms get much more common when I just get back from vacation, or if I've been on the call with mom and dad. That makes sense. Don't forget, yeah, exactly. Auto pause on auto pause. It's so bad that you can actually turn an auto pause on to just have it auto pause every 2 seconds. Like, who needs that? It doesn't need to auto pause that often. Maybe it does if you're playing on extremely high difficulties. It would probably be really helpful. Probably going to need to rest soon. Oh,
Aye?
so Aloth's... I don't know what happens when his target dies. If he just casts on somebody else? I think he did. Every character, even enemies, has a voice actor and it has a narrator. Wow. Selected turn-based. Well, that makes sense. I don't mind having the option. I do like the way that it works because it gives you all the options. You don't have to just have the auto pause on or off. The fact that you can turn each individual one on and off makes it really nice. I don't feel like I need it to be auto pausing literally every 2 seconds.
That's it.
Not when I feel like I don't really have enough options, because spells only refill when you sleep. Because it is based on, you know, a Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder-esque game. You have to rest to get your spells back. I feel like I don't have enough options in just a regular standard combat to justify me taking the time to pick a specific action each time. I wish I did. This game does need cantrips. That's one of the things this game could really use, cantrips. Honestly, cantrips might be one of my favorite things about 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Just say the
Not
word.
me. I mean, I love the idea of a wizard or a sorcerer or whatever having to balance their spell use. But then when you run out of spells, you just have nothing to do. And cantrips really makes up for that. Because as a wizard, I'm like, oh, I'm going to stab it with my dagger. No! I'm not going to run into the middle of combat. That's stupid. I'm a wizard. I got like 4 hit points and like an armor class of 10. Why would I run into a room? Crossbow. There you go.
Leave it to me.
That's how you do it.
And what does the flame reveal?
Widowmaker spiders. We're gonna start getting some much stronger spiders, I think. Or maybe not. That spider didn't seem particularly strong. That one requires the proper key.
Quick and quiet.
My pally rolled a crit against a handmaiden of Lolth and did 16d8 plus 4 damage with a longsword and buffs. Wow. Are you playing a particularly high level campaign?
Brave Dalf.
You're mine! That's how it's done.
That is a lot of guys. We could get overwhelmed easily here if we weren't careful. Yeah, fireball. Couple of fireballs coming online. They're immune. It looked cool, but they're immune.
You're mine!
Don't even.
You're mine!
Been playing for 3 years, started at level 1, now we're level 17. It's very sad. We have never played in a campaign that went that far, Delson. What's wrong with us?
Can do. Slow and silent.
We got the Adra key. This is a small floor, it looks like. Getting all kinds of gems. Ooh, more camping supplies. We can now camp 6 times. That is that a main stairwell? No, that's just the stairs down, but we haven't gone through this door yet. I hope the Adra key will open it. Beautiful landscape and setting. A short detail of the story is you're playing a teenager named Elvis with his robot named Dibs. You're trying to find your mother while a deforming mist called the... We'll see what it's called in a minute. Porkins! Helps that our DM is a Salesforce executive with no real flaws and is an amazing human being. No real flaws? What kind of person is that? How is that even a human being?
This won't hold me for long!
That's right, it won't. Nothing holds me for long. Wait, why is everybody suddenly using their melee weapons instead of range?
I'll take a look.
Is there literally, there's nothing in this room? I came in this room for no good reason whatsoever. I got a Rod of Pale Shades, though. Exceptional, stunning, disorienting. Range of 10 meters. Someone could use this. 14 to 21 pierce slash. Attacks can stun on crit. Who would use that? Let's go here. We've got a couple of people who are using wands of some sort. Scepter. Fine Scepter. That'll be better. That's fine, Scepter. We don't even need you to carry that. Alright, we should be good to go now. Somebody need a head covering that does almost nothing? There you go. Have fun.
Just say the word.
This was a really, really small level. Warrior is the easiest tank because it hits like a freight train and has like 30 buttons for leeching as their damage mitigation, so you're just always full health. Gunbreaker is for people who have the human equivalent of puppy zoomies. I like Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker has been my favorite so far of the tank classes, but I haven't really played Warrior that far. I have not played Death Knight either. Is it Death Knight or Dark Knight? Only Kryptonite is being complimented, so of course every session ends with us showering praise upon him mercilessly. Horrible. Paladin's just kind of boring, easy and boring. It is Dark Knight. I thought so. Our group's longevity is based on no children, no spouses. I'm the only one that's married, and Joba has always let me prioritize D&D. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I don't want to be the kind of person that complains about my wife and children and my fairly happy life, but I will anyway. I complain a lot. I have good kids. I have a great wife. I really have no actual right to complain. The floors seem to be getting like this is a tiny floor again. This is level 11 and it's little.
Death to our enemies.
The fights might start getting a bit bigger. We could probably afford to rest at this point. We've got 6 chances to rest and 5 floors left to go.
You should have run. Settle.
Okay,
Hi.
you. What weapon are you? Why are you using that instead of this?
What?
You're using that.
Yes?
Who else is trying to? Who is this trying to run? Oh, he's trying to run.
Following your lead.
You get the better deal with the good kids and the wife. Now I'm alone and have no idea if anyone will take care of me in my final years. Well, with any luck, I'll still be here, Delson. We'll just sit on a porch somewhere.
Just say the word. Death to our enemies.
We'll be 89 years old and we'll still be playing 5 things you don't want to get caught in line at Walmart with.
That's not very helpful.
Not even slowing it down.
Carefully cultivated emotional wounds that seep endlessly and cannot be mended as if wrought by Nazgul blades. That's terrifyingly depressing. That sucks. I really am sorry for
Just
you
say the
guys,
word.
like, that you have had to go through some really bad crap.
Death to our enemies.
I hope that it's made you feel like you're a stronger person for it.
Settle.
That's it.
That's how it's done.
Is that a battle that you can win? That seems like an everyone loses kind of argument there.
Get on. I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, some more poetic. Fair enough. Oh, here's another wand. Ooh, exceptional. Marking, spell striking, jolting touch. This seems like a nice wand. Plus 8 accuracy, plus 30% damage, plus 10% accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Grants jolting touch on critical hit. Here's your new wand. Congrats.
Just say the word. Not a problem.
Come on. Luminous mushrooms give off a heavy, earthy musk. Let's go down here before we go on up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a nice punch that packs. And another rest. I'd really like to finish clearing this floor before I actually rest. I hope I can make it. Nope, 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 nope. Priest, what are you doing? Heal. Where is he? Where's Aloth? I can't tell. Cannot tell where he is. I'm hoping he's right in here somewhere.
Yes?
Second wind. Is he petrified or something? That didn't work. That didn't work at all. He is... hobbled. Touch of rot. He's taking corrode damage. He's definitely gonna die. There we go. Aloth is dead now.
Following your lead.
Aloth is dead half the time in this game, to be honest. Okay, so where are you? Where are you? Alright, you're our healer. I want you to drop a restoring light right there. You, where are you?
Hey.
There you are. No, that's a dragon. What am I supposed to be focused on here? Ah, forget it. You attack that. You attack that.
Just say the
Smeech,
word.
attack that. Chupa thingy, attack that. Go. There we go. We get the two animals on something and the two hunters or rangers
Just say
on
the
something,
word.
and stuff dies
Ready.
fast. Another one bites the dust.
Just say the word. I'm here. Just say the word. I'm here.
Hey.
We're down one.
I know we're down one. We're letting the dragons just do their own thing. Now, everyone, attack the Adra Beetle. Adra Beetle's gone. Attack the Earth Blight. Okay, you're back up to 4. Summon more dragons.
You should run.
Whew. Okay, that was a long and drawn out fight. Pretty strong most days, but my mental health is so on the forefront of my mind constantly. I wonder if I'll ever be able to live my full potential. You will. You may just have to work harder than a lot of people do. That's what I'm saying. My mental health is not always great. I have to work pretty hard. I'm hoping that one day I'll live up to my full potential. I don't even know what my full potential is yet. Not even sure I can claim that, just more willing to poeticize my trauma. Do my poetic biography? Just a self-indulgence needed to prop up my brittle ego against the void of the future. It's not set properly. It needs to be reopened and healed again. A lot of my work on my crap is hacking away at that emotional scar tissue like a madman in an Italian slasher film. Watching yourself some Dario Argento, have you been? Posing the story plot in Discord since chat moves too fast. Oh, did I miss part of it? Alphino is going to support your duties. He has a sister too. twin sister. Her name is Alice.
I'm here. Yeah?
And when she first is introduced in the game, I did not trust her in the least. Could not trust her at all. And now she's like a character that I really like. Okay, there we go. Let's camp. Let's camp right here. Stick with that damage reduction. Is that just 1 point? Plus 1 damage reduction? Okay. Got your duty sport. And well, okay. Early in the game, she basically disappears and then she's gone for a huge amount of the early game. So she gets no real character development for a long time. When they finally bring her back and start giving her some character development, she gets much more interesting. A winding mass of vicious thorns and thick vines spans the gap between the cavern walls. There are spaces here and there in the vegetation, and you can see into the chamber beyond, but it will be difficult to pass through unscathed. Look at the vines. The vines have grown so thick and tangled as to form a nearly impenetrable wall. Many of the thorns are as long as the span of your palm. From time to time, you hear the faintest creak as if something has shifted slightly within the mass. I doubt we can cut away the vegetation. You deal a sturdy blow with the nearest vine and get little result. These vines seem unnaturally resistant. No amount of hacking, smashing, or cutting seem to have much effect. It would take far too long to cut away all of them. Okay, let's leave for a second because I'm gonna want to save before I try going through. And we still have this area up here we have not explored. You're right, I did not get to do Bahamut. Alright, whoa. I just took a ton of damage right there out of nowhere. Come on. I think we're all tied up in thorns or something. My tank keeps switching back to his greatsword.
You better run. You better run.
Come on.
Yes?
Can't reach. Oh no, he can reach.
This fight is mine.
Giant dank spore. You could die anytime now, please. Okay, we got one down.
Death to our enemies. You death to our enemies. You death to our enemies.
Can we just come over here?
You better run.
There. These spores are killer. Oh, all right. If you do the Binding Coils of Bahamut 8-man raids from ARR, she's the central NPC in the storyline. She's trying to understand what happened to her grandfather, I didn't get to see any of that. You see, because you can't do that with the Duty Finder, can you? Going from being a bratty punk to making big decisions in that raid, the way you see Alphino go through the complete story of the world teabagging him in Heavensward. Posted it under Just Chatting. All right, I will check it out. It sounds like I like tactical games, so it sounds like it might be up my alley. Which comes back, Alice is a red mage, and that's awesome. You can do 8-man's unsynced. Squigwiz! Dead to our enemies. Death to our enemies? Sounds like a rap. But you haven't gotten to Shadowbringers yet, where she really starts to fawn over the Warrior of Light? No, I haven't. I suppose. Wait, which one am I in? I'm in Storm something? I don't know. Duty Finder, Duty Support? Is no one else laughing at that? No, I'm not. Ring of Dexterity +3. Ring of Dexterity +3 versus Ring of Deflection +5. What ring are you using? Minor Spellbind, Suppress Affliction. I triggered a trap by searching for this guy. Virina's Leaves. It's a rapier, one-handed, fast weapon. Accurate, suburban, vicious. Can she use a rapier? In her dual wield build? I think she can. Surely this didn't already get done, right? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Just say the word.
Everyone laughed at that for the first week or so on launch. Not forget Duty Roulette. Duty Roulette. That's what you get when you spend too much time at Taco Bell.
Not a problem.
I don't have a laugh license. I have no sense of humor. Oh, so if I had gone through this wall, all that would have happened would have been I'd have got to skip that whole fight. It definitely wasn't worth it. It was worth it to go through the fight. Neck deep in duty. Oh, what? We're on level 12. We've made it to level 12. How's this? Oh, now here we go. I was just saying those last couple of floors were tiny. This one looks huge. That is the largest Crystal Eater spider we have encountered yet. Didn't keep it alive any longer, though, just being that big. In fact, it probably made it an easier target. And that was a dead end. Tough crowd. Must have been dungeon. Oh, Delson, I totally missed it. Must have been dungeon number 2. Ba-dum-bum.
Brave Dalfilathili.
Okay, oh, there it is. I was like, what are we pausing for now?
Brave Dalfilathili.
I think the Vithrax are basically this game's version of Mind Flayers. A group of robed figures blocks passage. Their heads bear a fearsome resemblance to those of the spiders that infest these caverns, their mandibles clacking in small, constant movements. In the dim light of the caverns, their round, black eyes gleam like gems. They look up as you approach. You feel a peculiar, itchy sensation in your head, as if someone were running thin fingers through your thoughts. A muted sense of distress fills your mind, followed by a far louder screech of alarm from one of the robed creatures. As one, the creatures turn toward you and attack.
You
That's it!
get on!
We giggle at every fart joke. We do. Because they're funny. They're not always funny.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of brains. We got a bunch of brains.
Brave Dalfilathili.
Pink poo flinging anime commercials on Japanese TV. So if you ever, if you've never played Blue Dragon, I don't know if it came out for anything other than the Xbox 360. It was the same artist that does the Dragon Quest games, I believe. And you fight a lot of poo in that game. Such a hands in the cookie jar feeling. It's kind of a creepy way to describe it, isn't it?
Get on! Get to our enemy!
I would love to put Blue Dragon on one of the Wheel of Games at some point, as in the JRPG area. But I don't know if my copy still works. I had my copy of Blue Dragon when I had children, young children. And I think it is scratched. Not saying it's because of my children, but it's because of my children. Sharek. You feel a scratching sensation in your head, followed by a sudden high-pitched ringing. Scattered images flash within your mind's eye. You see a mass of nests set against a cavern wall stretching up into the darkness. A vast network of webs somewhere far beneath the surface. You see, too, the sentries you have recently slain, their bodies lying crumpled on the cavern floor. When the image fades, you see another of the spider-faced creatures standing before you. It raises its clawed hands. You feel another twinge inside your skull, and then words emerge within your mind in a voice wholly alien to your thoughts. Orek duvathi narot uvreak not. The creature pauses, its fangs twitching. Kaladina fosta agrin gidare. Do you know Adrian? The creature makes a strange chittering noise. In your head you hear a dear tongue. Many turns of the wheel since last given thought. Animal is trespassing. Nests are here. Risk much in defending. Protectors are dead. Animal is sated. Animal listens now. The creature makes a clacking noise. Not fighting? Oh, look. He finally, someone who just wants to parlay. Toriyama, thank you. Just reading off a script for those magic casting sounds. Sure, I mean, lots of people do it, right? Hey, Raven, good evening. How are you doing? One of the most famous artists in the world. Toriyama. You think Toriyama is the most famous artist in the world? Made Dragon Ball. Good point. Contemporary world. Okay. Yes. Christopher. Elder Gunn. Boring? Boring? This game is not boring. This game has been great. Paraben just summoned Cthulhu. Una duda solo? Som pitale maraton pita marichita. We are all doomed. All doomed. I'll listen, but there's no need for more fighting. Those guards attacked me first. I'll show you an animal spider face. Yes, animal is not needing to fight. The creature spreads its arm. Vithrak, greet you. Welcome to Nest. Animal is keeping peace. McClunky. Sing the Doom song. Doom. Doom, I say. Did you guys know that if you go to Sonic, you can just buy water with flavoring in it? Ah, I love it. It costs like 99 cents. Tell me about the Vithrak. The Vithrak looks at you for a moment, then down at itself, back. What is Orlan animal, Vithrak people? See what others do not see light inside dull shell. It points at you. See great and burning light. Vithrak speak without voices and in many hundreds of souls in great city. Stravek Narith, its colony. A great journey. Animal would walk long time to reach it. Oh, what are you doing here? Vithrak searching, seeking knowledge for home, for colony. Stravek Narith far away, long time we have searched. We grew sick with memory of home, made nests, made new home, and found what we seek. Master of this place, the Vithrak gestures at the walls around you, grew Adra, not cutting, breaking, growing, shaping. If Vithrak could find secret, making great works, statue, machines, Vithrak could weave silk and Adra both. Our nests become stronger. Colony becomes stronger. All of us weaving great works. You feel a sudden melancholy from the Vithrak. We are close, finding machines, crystals, but finding Adramin too in place below. Have lost many, too many. He regards you with sudden interest. Orland animal is strong. Defeated other animals, killed guards, could help Vithrak. What exactly are you looking for? Things for we look for things that make us go. Things of Adra, all in the ruins below. Just get tap water for free and put food coloring in it? It's not food coloring, it's flavoring. Flavoring. Delson, we'll see you when you're back, if it's not already too late. Zathrax, not Zathrax. Zathrax, I am Zathrax. Oh, is it Zathrax? I always thought it was Zathras. Must see how Adnua makes Adramin. Adra shells, yes? Animal does not need to kill Adramin, just needs shell. Also needing part from machine. Part like a heart of the machine. Adra and shining metal. The Vithrak thinks a moment. Last piece is Adra. Not the Adra from walls, is different. Pure, hard to find. Jarek is hoping there is some below. If Orlan animal brings these, Vithrak owe animal great debt. Will help colony, help us. Can go home after so long waiting for this thing. Jarek would reward animal. Okay. I'll see what I can find. The Vithrak makes a peculiar... I'm going to help out the evil spider people. Hazy gratitude. Then Shark is grateful. Way to ruins lies east. Scouts have carved through stone, found stairs, found more than stairs. They guard us now from what is beneath. Animal must explain task, and Kestorik lets pass in peace. Kestorik is not kind. Animal is taking care. Wait, is this a walkway over here? It kind of looks like one. It is. Well, that was interesting. On Babylon 5, I think it's Zathrax. Could be wrong. I'm not that good at recalling data. I don't really know for sure.
Done.
That's it.
I think that spider just dropped a giant pillar of crystal on me. Okay, we could have gone... I'm going to go back up here real quick just to make sure there's not something up here that I needed to see. Lots of Vithrax.
And what does the flame reveal?
Okay, that's a different guy. That's probably the way down. I just want to make sure there's nothing over here I need to gather first. Oh no, that's a... Wait, is this the master staircase? No. Evidently, we couldn't see that trap. Death ring. I'm glad no one actually died.
I'll go on ahead.
That is not a stairway? Oh, that's a room. There's Kesteric. You feel a sharp and sudden pain in your head, immediately followed by a harsh and alien voice. Ajit Kelathwa Arnai Orlan Adirvasti. The creature makes a peculiar clacking sound before its voice speaks in your mind once more. I name it Trespasser, Killer, Lingerer in the Bright Places. Where is it going? You speak a little better than your leader. It insults us. I will tear the memory of this place from It speaks to our leader. It visits the nest. To what purpose? Your leader asks us to collect some address samples to help the colony. Cherek asks this. The Vithrak hisses quietly. Of this? You feel a muted wave of thwarted anger. Go then! The Adramin will crush it like a squirming hare, and Cherek will send us once more. Okay, he has a giant spider under his command. There's our stairs. I did not go talk to this guy, though. Let's do that real fast. Gotta go shortly pick up your car from its annual service. Man, somebody who actually has their car serviced annually? Couldn't even tell you when the last time I did that was. Oh, whoop. Let's save. So that if we steal this and it starts a war, Aloth has been caught stealing. I didn't really want that to happen. Hold on. Let's reload our quick save. Where is my quick save? Right here. Anyway, Raven, if you have to go, thank you very much for stopping by and checking in on us. It's good to see you on.
Not a problem.
True.
Just say the word.
Who has the highest chance of stealing? Stealth of 5. She has a stealth of 6. So, let's send her to do the job.
I'm on the trail.
I don't think there's any chance I can do this. Nope, we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh, that's even worse. We screwed up bad that time. Because we got all the guys after us this time. Reload. I want this book though. I would if I just had to fight this one guy and not any of the rest, that would be okay. But I don't want to make enemies of the entire colony. Maybe what I need to do.
Leave it to me.
Is the rest of the colony going to come after us now? I was going to say maybe what I needed to do was go finish the quest and then come back. Is this a spell book? It is. We've got new spells. Eldritch Aim grants the caster otherworldly sight, resulting in preternatural accuracy. Infused with Vital Essence. Infuses the caster with vitality, giving them a temporary increase to maximum endurance and health. Loads of spell. Good grief. This spells go up to level 6. So I couldn't. Hold on. We'll do it again. I don't think I was able to talk to him. I thought I hovered over him and it wouldn't let me talk to him, but let's try it again. Oh. I swore I hovered over him a minute ago and couldn't talk to him. But now I feel really stupid. Now I feel really stupid. The Vithrak studies you alertly as you approach, its dark eyes gleaming, its voice in your mind is pleasantly melodic. Aldir Tongue is welcome. Krivi, happy to see. Many new things here. It points a claw toward the cavern wall. Many crystals, it adds excitedly. What are you doing? The Vithrak raises a clawed figure to scratch lightly at one of the Adra formations growing along the wall. Is studying Escaravar? Adra. How growing, shaping, using. In Stravek Narith, Adra not growing. Krivi will learn secrets. Krivi also hunting supplies. Isit is helping. Is searching caves in south. The Vithrak points. Is taking her time. It adds with a hint of reproach. Is going alone too. Krivi is not liking. Where did Isit go? Isit is going south to search cave there. Took spiders to guard. Krivi worries a little, but cannot stop to search. Is helping colony. Okay, I think I might already have killed Isit. I might already have killed Isit. About to say a lot of YouTubers capitalizing on the Titan submarine. They noticed the video about underwater implosions is 2 years old. Oh. I think there are still a lot of people making content to capitalize on it. Particularly a lot of dark humor. And in some cases, pretty bad taste. Yes, is shining. Much light, many colors, in veins of world. Is going down to heart, Krivi thinks. Makes a small happy chirp. Okay. Krivi knows many things, but not any master. Is asking Charek? I think I might have screwed up. Because I think I already killed the person that I was... Wait, there is another cave down here. Is there? Looks like it. Maybe not. Nope. I don't think so. I thought it looked like there was... I don't want to kill... I'm going to leave this for now. Because now that I've talked to this guy, I don't want to kill him. Or her. I don't want to kill them. I would feel bad. Nothing wrong with your taste. We're going to come back with a quest item anyway. Okay, search the ruins. So we've made it to level 13.
Light, flame, and sound.
We might be able to finish this dungeon tonight. Finally! We might finally find the master below. Alright, now we have to fight the anima vessels. Oh, that's a big one.
Dead on.
Come on, that guy's big. Alright, we better get the animals up there to take care of that guy. Why are you not still killing this guy?
Yeah.
Smeech, hit this guy with a real arrow.
Ready, Watcher.
What do you have? Marked prey designates target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. We don't need to do that yet. Everybody just chilling? Is that what's going on right now?
Yeah. I'm here.
Mark that. Mark one of these. There we go. Now we've taken it out.
Following your lead.
You should run.
Yeah, should have run. A lot of the time it's good and educational. I'm sure in the next few days are going to be creepypastas showing up called stuff like "It wasn't the ocean that crushed the Titan." Oh, yeah. That's entirely possible that we'll start seeing stuff like that. That wouldn't surprise me in any way whatsoever.
Leave it to me.
All right, what is the ghost working on? A spirit clad in strange attire holds his hands just above. Is this the guy that we've been searching this whole time? Shattered machine poised as if to pull upon something unseen. He speaks something in a language you do not understand. Pulling at the part. Do you hear me? The spirit pauses but seems to ignore you, for he toils yet at the machine unresponsive.
I'll take a look. Dead on.
The ego pressure. Shh. Oh, we got some spirits down here somewhere. Is that a large cabbage? Cave coral. It looks as if a battle took place here. I think a battle's about to.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Animals take on the ghosts. Oh, he was stuck.
Dead on.
There we go. Good job. Our wolf is about to die. Or fox, or whatever it is. It doesn't particularly matter. We can resummon our animal companions between each combat, I think.
Leave it to me.
I'm on the trail.
Oh, we can rest again.
Can't get a good shot with this.
This is the first time I've really taken note of that reload animation for our Bard's gun. There's another spirit. This hazy figure is tall and broad in frame, and its shifting, indistinct face is turned toward the floor, as if it were deep in thought. You hear a faint murmuring in the repetitive cadence of prayer. From time to time, the spirit seems to sway in place. Hello? The spirit turns its face toward you in a swift motion. For a moment, its features blur and then resolve into what appears to be a man's visage, its eyes fixed upon you. He says nothing, only watches you unmoving. Can you understand me? The spirit looks on silently. Oh, it sounded like I set off a trap, but I didn't see anything. There we go. I wish to learn how to shape it toward their own purpose. We found it. I have reached the ruins. I found a crystal of pure refined Adra in one of the laboratories of the ruins. So that's one part.
Slow and silent.
Another group of large group of spirits. Get these animals over here to get them off of us. There we go.
Yeah.
Ready, Watcher.
The animals appear to be stuck.
You better run.
So like safety regulations stifle innovation. Agreed. Of course, if I'm being completely honest, I'd probably never get on something that goes underwater at all. I'm a little bit of a wimp when it comes to that. I don't like things that are under the earth or way above the earth, which is odd because I've always wanted to go into space, and that's kind of the worst of both worlds. You know, being in space is a little bit like being way underwater, right? I really just need a heal. There we go. That's better. This is my submarine. I built it myself. It is piloted by this Logitech gamepad I bought at a garage sale. That is kind of what it was like, though, wasn't it?
You're mine.
Only trust someone in that situation if they had a redneck accent so thick I had to have it translated by Google. Because they can do anything.
Leave it to me.
Laying low.
Rednecks are true master engineers. There's another secret door, it seems. A hazy form stands before you. From time to time, the blurring features resolve into what you imagine might be a thin elven man, gaunt and weary. He speaks seemingly to himself in low and anxious tones. You cannot understand his words, where he speaks in a strange tongue. The spirit does not seem to hear you, or at least he does not respond, save to put his head in his hands. Adra has grown into the crevices of these weathered shelves like fungus pushing past stone and copper. Oh. Alright. So we've come as far as we can this path, it looks like. Big wireless. Right, that is a the exact same Logitech keypad or gamepad I had in like 1999. I bet it's older than 15 years. They use Xbox 360. Can really? Why are we not seeing these traps? The traps.
Watch out!
The traps must be much higher level than we are at this point.
Yes?
Get off the ice, please.
Just say the word.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, we found this one. But we can't undo the trap. There's another one. A large ornate Ingwithan door stands before you. To either side rest large crystals glowing with a faint light. You feel a peculiar change in the air as if some presence were nearby, yet there is nobody to be seen. You hear a whisper emerging from thin air, from the general direction of the door. It grows in both volume and number, many voices speaking quietly. The voices seem to surround you, merging into a low and rumbling sound you feel in your chest. They speak quickly and harshly in a language you do not understand. Yet something about the sounds stirs an itching in your mind, a faint recognition that seems more memory than conscious thought. Try as you might to focus upon it, that memory slips out of reach, and you feel it will take more than effort to unlock it. After several moments, the voices pause in their recitation as if expecting a response. I don't know what to say here. If Redneck Witch Doctor told me it was safe, I'd believe them because their engineering abilities defy physics. The UI on a lot of video games are used in modern drone tech. Really? World of Toys. Let's examine the door. Worn smooth by the passage of time, the door bears no obvious means of opening it. There's no place for a key nor any handle. It seems you'll have to try something else. You get no answer. The door stands still and silent. Open. No. Let me through. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out how to get past the door. Once more, I find my way barred by a sealed door. This one appears to have been fused with many souls, for it speaks. However, I cannot understand its language. Yet something about the words seemed familiar, as if I held memory of the tongue, but could not recall it. Perhaps if I continue to seek out knowledge of my abilities as a watcher, I will find the means to open the way forward. All right.
Yeah,
Smeech.
not a problem.
Okay. I hate that if I guide these people through there, they are going to set off this trap. Yeah, I cannot disarm this.
I'm on it.
So let's set a trap. Hold on. What kind of traps do we have? Bounding missile trap. Let's set that right here.
You better.
There you go. Now you got their attention. Let's everybody get back over here. Smeech, get back over here.
Run!
Wait, they didn't get hit by my trap. What's the point of a trap if they're not going to set it off?
Leave it to me.
Nobody has made a robot. No, I don't think so.
Just say the word.
We still got... Is this another hallway over here? It might be. Can you hurt that, Smeech, by yourself? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay. So I'm not particularly concerned here.
Just say the word. You're mine.
There we go. One guy is not enough to... Cheaper thing, you stay back here.
Just say the word.
All right. One at a time, that's fine. Wonder if I could switch weapons. Maybe I should be using melee weapons when I'm in melee range. What do you think? What do you think? Spoilers for a movie from 1992. 60 minutes. All right, Raven. Good luck picking up the car.
I'm on it. Quick and quiet.
Okay, I really want to find out what's past here. I think I will probably die doing this. I think it might be time for another rest. But if that is the case...
Hey. Of course.
Do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we in battle with? Nothing.
Hey.
There we go. No more traps. No more traps
Yeah.
there anyway. Time for a rest. Oh, what's going on? Nothing, evidently.
Can do.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
More exploration. Oh, lots of guys. The spirit stands stiffly at attention, her gaze focused on the end of the hallway. One arm bears up a heavy round shield, though the rippling blur of soul energy obscures what lies upon it. Hello? The spirit is unresponsive. She maintains her silent vigil, staring into empty space. I think all of those books that we read earlier in the dungeon, and if you don't remember them, you can go back and watch the videos. I think this is the party from all of those books.
Can't
get a good shot with this.
That's not...
Let's see what lies this way.
So much dungeon here.
Quick! Toss me something else!
That's not...
Come on, take him out. There's another room. Wow.
Can't get a good shot with this.
I will not be complaining about the size of levels anymore.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, you can't seem to get to that guy, so you go over here. The rest of the team will take this guy out.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Come on. Yes, you can. You can get a good shot. Maybe her weapon just can't even hurt it. I don't know. She does have kind of a weak... Like, she has her starting bow still.
Slow and silent.
This strange mechanism have cracks in several places and some components appear to have been dismantled. There is no clear means of activating them. Plain old choppy chopper. Alright, so back down this room we haven't completed our exploration of yet.
Just say the word. I won't lose!
Oh no, trap triggered. Ah! One dead Smeech.
Just say the word.
That trap can be triggered multiple times. There's the machine part that we needed. So that means we should just have to go back. I think that's it, right? Whoops. Did not see that trap.
Nice and quiet.
I'm going to try to finish exploring this floor before we go back up a floor.
Get to our enemies!
That spider was not a difficult fight. An Adra shell. Ah, okay. Maybe that's the last piece. Yes, return to Cherik. Okay. So all we gotta do is now is go back to Cherik. Hopefully, Cherik will teach me more so that I can get through this door.
You must gather your party before venturing
Come on, party. What's going on? Oh, you guys are still stealth.
Yes?
You can stop being stealth now.
Just say the word.
I hope this isn't a mistake. Except, here's the thing. If doing this for Cherik is part of getting through the door, what would have happened if I just killed Cherik? Would I have never been able to finish the dungeon? It lives and it stinks of dust and old souls. Does it have the Adra Cherik once? Found all the samples. I'll take them back to your leader now. Nay, lingerer. It steps forward, claws outstretched. Give us what Cherik demands. This is not for an outsider, a crawling worm among giants. Give it here. No. You hear a low laugh in your mind. What does Cherik care of such things? All that matters is Stravek Narith, our people. I will bring him our future. I will lay my crimes beside, and they will seem small. I will go home at last. But the trespasser, it has no future. Really? You think that's gonna happen? This is not gonna go well for you, buddy.
Get to our enemies!
Everyone is stunned for a moment. Wow. Wow. This guy is tough. Look at our life totals. Life totals just went completely down.
Hi?
Yeah.
We want this fight to end fast because we are not in great shape here.
Oh, Lord. But I'm slowly dying.
I'm slowly dying of poison. We could use something to keep us in good shape. How about a dire blessing? Now you guys are toast. You lost your one advantage of your guy who could actually hurt us.
Watch out, Kana!
No, Kana! Kana's dead. Whoops.
Dead on!
Okay, these guys are a little stronger than I gave them credit for, even though they're just scouts. Whoa, whoa. Use a real weapon, bud. We got multiple deadies here.
What?
I'm here.
All right. That was a hard fight. Like, I was shocked. We, at the very beginning of that fight, was so much damage. How would I balance an encounter around the idea of a baddie using Demi and having the party's HP? Is he only going to use it once?
Can do.
Are they only going to use it once? I'm going to do a quick save in case I get into another major fight up here. I think it would be fun to throw a whole bunch of Lobby stuff at a mid-level party and then have them go, oh, this is going to be super simple, and then hit them with it. Or do it like gravity. What would really be fun would be to do it like gravity waves and have it pulse like a lair action or something, where it like they'd be fighting and it would go like every other round or something. It would pulse and you'd feel it go through you and half of your HP would just be drained. And then a couple more rounds, if you haven't destroyed whatever's causing it, it would pulse again and it would just keep having you constantly. Their only attack with small 1 HP minions. See, that would be kind of cool too. Chair greets you, Orlan Animal. It has been below. It has what we seek. Your scouts attacked me on the way back. You feel a fading echo of loss run through your mind. Cherek is sorry for what Castorik does, is protecting Nest many years from many things. Orlan is not being harmed, Cherek hopes. You feel another passing itch in your skull and then a rippling echo of joy. Then Vithrak owe a great debt. With these we study, learn master's secrets. We make statues greater than old dead master of Hollow Place. Stravak Narith will gleam like the sea. Vithrak, thank you. Is having coin is custom, yes? Vithrak have coins of many ages, will give many. He thinks a moment. If Orlan Animal goes still into deep places, should talk to Krivy. Krivy has supplies, will help. So we lost all of our item. We gained Drawn in Spring. Vithrak, remember, long after sun falls into sea, this is start of something. New turn of the wheel. Jarek turns towards the nest lining the wall. Young will live in better place. Alright, now we can talk to this guy. And maybe we'll get the book. Oh, nope. We're going to have to buy supplies. That's okay. Yes, Jarek is saying you help us. Krivy is collecting supplies. Adria tongue can see. We've got some stuff. Got some stuff. What stuff have we got? We've got some stuff and stuff. Lots of gems I don't know what to do with, so we're not going to buy them. But what we can do is sell some things. We have so much junk we can sell. Although, man, is it worth selling? Should I keep a greatsword and enchant it? Maybe. Merwalds. We'll keep the yellows. The yellows are named items, so we'll keep that. Con save, success means half HP, failure means half HP and slowed. 50-50 chance, heavy pulse drains HP, inverse pulse causes people to float 10 foot in the air. They have to make their way to the end of a long corridor to disable. Otherwise, the fall damage from the floating turning off combined with half HP will kill them. It's not a combat, it's a trap. See? Sometimes those are great things to have. We just don't get enough of them. I'm gonna keep this pistol also. I'm thinking about keeping a sword or two. Maybe a couple of daggers would be good. I wonder if I can enchant, like I'm selling the fine greatsword. I wonder if I can further enchant those. It looks like you can. Interesting. Damaging. Burning Lash. Oh, you can put damaging on the fine saber. Okay, I'm going to have to get into this. I need to learn how to make more enchants. Maybe I should not be selling all this stuff. I don't really know. We can always get more. We can always get more. At least it seems like we can always get more. Ten deflection, 10 accuracy, 12 deflection, 4 accuracy. There we go. Let's just make some money. I wonder if it would be worth it to buy these sapphires and diamonds and stuff like that. I don't know what you do with them. They're probably for crafting. I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. Good enough. We'll keep them in case we want to craft later. Okay, hold on, hold on. This looks like it's not stealing anymore. It's not! Yes! Yo, did I just put that into my... I did. All right, we didn't have to steal it this time. That pretty much means I need an Escher dungeon module. What a staircase where the monsters are on set and the party on another set, and they both have to shoot up at each other. That would be great, man. That would be brilliant. This stuff's going to cost me a ton. He can't even cast spells at that level yet. Death Ring. We're just going to learn them all, as long as I've got the money for it. And then Smeech does not have... He's not dual wielding. Accurate, superb, and wounding. Accurate, speed, exceptional. 14 to 21, 16 to 23. Maybe we'll try switching up weapons.
Yeah.
Rotating hall fight like an Inception in the movie Inception ripped off. Okay. So now we have a different issue. Now we don't know how to get further down.
Can do.
So we're going to go search a little bit more. Wondering if I might have to go to that that little guide Squigbiz gave us. 63 for the next Pally quest. So you're getting there pretty quick. Oh wait, that's the door I couldn't open. There is a secret door over here, it looks like.
Margrin's Fire Castle.
Like if that looks like a secret door to me. I've just got to find a trigger for it. Or maybe it's triggered from the other side once you've gone through this door. I imagine you could. So, let me ask you this. I know you were very much against Dungeon Finder tanking, like tanking for the Dungeon Finder. Do you do like duty roulettes in this game as a tank?
They got Sagani.
Shoot. Already?
Ready, Watcher.
Just say the word.
See, I have never been able to bring myself to do it. I wonder if my skill is just not high enough to see whatever it is I would need to do to open a door. Yeah, in Final Fantasy. I would much sooner attempt healing than give any shot at tanking in for other players in a dungeon.
Just say the word.
The only thing that gives me anxiety is healing in roulette. People are so stupid. They are. That's true. We've already done all of these options.
I'm on it.
Let's see what lies this way.
What else could there be? DPS stood in everything, and the tank never used any CDs. I don't know why I let it get to me, but it does, and nobody in Final Fantasy XIV has ever tried to make me feel like a bad... Oh, that's good. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday? If it is, happy birthday. Did you get that one run from the damage tank that tried to call me out as a healer? But our DPS was like, no, you're a bad tank. Healer kicks ass. I wish I could get a group like that. Tomorrow is your birthday. That's awesome, man. Happy birthday. I have to have missed something. Some kind of clue somewhere that tells me how to open the door. I don't want to go using a guide yet, but I think I might have to. In 6 hours. Oh, I didn't pick this up. This has missing pieces. That looks like gonna be honest. If this was a sci-fi game, I'd say that looks like a computer screen. There's not an entrance into some kind of room here, right? No. No, those don't look like rooms.
I'll take a look.
There are a lot more spirits around. I don't remember seeing these other spirits last time. They were probably there and I just didn't see them. I don't know. Just do not know. Big skeleton room. Don't see any secrets in here. Nothing we can click on here. Wait, what's this? Nothing. Who has your highest stealth? Sagani
Watcher.
has a stealth of 6, I believe. Yeah, 6.
Just say the word.
You're fine then? Okay.
And what does the flame reveal?
We already got the item off of that. Spirit turns its face towards you in a swift motion. We've done this before. Might need a guide at this point. I think you ran past the place 6 times.
Yeah.
Great. Ah, stop.
Let's see what lies this way.
Stop coming out of stealth. I might need it. I may not have a choice. If it's a hidden object and you have to be in stealth, you have to be in stealth and move close enough to it to find it if it's hidden. And that makes it pretty tough. I just hate to use a guide, you know? Anytime you do any action, you leave stealth. So if I click on anything like you can open, it causes you to leave stealth. If you talk to somebody, you leave stealth. All right, I'm ruling out all of these rooms. If it's in one of these rooms, if we don't find it, I'm going slow. If we don't find it, we might be in trouble. Okay, we're gonna go around here. And usually, if you find something in stealth, one of them will say something like, "What's that?" I'm going to assume it's not back here by the entrance. Although, maybe that's a stupid assumption to make. We're going to walk all the way around this hall before we move on. Okay, we've been all the way around the hall. So we'll go back across here and up into this north room. And we'll come back and check out this room right here. Oh,
Get the priest.
For the wheel!
well, we found another trap that we didn't find before. And that we obviously could not see.
Let's see what lies this way.
Is this still there? Nope, trap seems to be gone. And there is something up there. We did not find it. Baldur's Gate 3 will be so funny. No! You're saying it's going to be funny because I'm so bad at these games. Turn the fast mode off. Just in case. I've already seen that. Alright, having fast mode off is killing me. Okay, so we've done those rooms. It's time to do this, and then this room down here, and that's it. After that, we pretty much have to look up the answer. The Stormblood Paladin questline is a tournament between all of the Paladin and Gladiator NPCs from all of the other stories. What? That's cool.
Margren's fire cast light in dark places.
There might be another trap in here. Alright. Oh, that didn't take me out of stealth that time. That's good. So it must not take me out of stealth just activating something, just when I talk to people. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet. Sage Quest for 80 was a weird, twisted lesson on experimentation and Bun Boys. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta find what I did with that. What did I do? With the link that Squid gave us the other night. I thought I still had it pulled up, but I don't. There we go. Let's check this out. I think I found it. I did. What level is this? What level are we on? 13. All right. What am I missing? Okay, I feel like I've done this already. I feel like I've already done what it's telling me to do. Maybe I just didn't take note because I've had this conversation with this guy like 5 times. Still confused. I don't like Sage at all. I have found nothing about Sage that I like. The 3 dudes I just knocked out of the tournament were just like, dude, you got to win now, otherwise I'll be a super loser. Barely pew pew because the heal sucks so much. I feel like I can't heal enough. Agreed. I feel like that too. I feel like keeping the buff up that makes it so you heal people, it's just not, it doesn't feel intuitive to me at all. Okay, clad in strange attire, holds his hands just above their shattered machine, poised as if speaks in a language you do not understand, pulling at the part. Do you hear me? Spirit Positive seems that he toils at the machine unresponsive. And I can't talk to these two. See, that's a part of my problem there, Squig. I feel the same way you do. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have a button that makes another button just... Like, you have to hit 2 buttons to use an ability. Because all that button does is make your other abilities work. The spirit does not seem to hear you, or at least he does not respond. Say to put his head in his hands.
Just say the word.
All the healers but White Mage have that. And that's why White Mage is still the best healer. Okay, so here we go. Here's what it tells me. To open the door, you have to know a password. Defeat the monsters in the ruined room and in the round room, and talk to the spirits in these chambers. But I have done that. There are no monsters left on this level. And I have talked to these spirits over and over and over again. And they don't say anything new.
Just say the word.
You have to shield Din Regen. That's why I probably will honestly never level Sage. It will probably be the one class I can never level, because I can't even get through their, like, first class quest. I just don't think it's fun. I don't think they're a fun class at all. Popping the enhanced regen that buffs other heals, then using it because the guides say to do that. All right, well, we might be at our stopping point. This, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oh. 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 So guess what? You can't do this yet. I can't do this quest. I can't finish the dungeon. I'm here trying to finish the dungeon and I can't do it. In order to do it, you have to go back. You have to learn how to speak the Ingwithan language, which you can't do until you finish one of the main story quests. So all of this got us all the way down in this dungeon to a place where we can do nothing. And there's nothing that would ever tell you that. Because they just don't even talk. One guy has one little line that says you can't understand what he's saying. Pretty much shouldn't ever have to heal a tank. So we've got to get out of here and just continue on, which means we've got to go up a lot of levels, I think. to reach a place that had Master Stairway. Ah, that's frustrating. Sorry, it's not your fault. That's what I get for continually trying to do things way too early. That's okay. We can get out of here and start on another quest. We'll come back when we know how to speak Engwithan. I would never, honestly, I would never have figured that out. I'd have spent an hour in that like floor of the dungeon trying to figure it out. And if there weren't guides to look up, I just spent an hour in that floor of the dungeon, never figured it out, turned the game off, and never come back. If I was not streaming it. I'm glad it makes sense to you. I'm glad it makes sense to... I mean, it makes sense to plenty of people, but it doesn't make sense to me. It feels clunky to me. Not intuitive in any way whatsoever. And I can't enjoy it. That's why I don't play it. That's why I will never play Sage. I honestly won't ever even level it up because I can't do the class quest. I tried the class quest one night 9 times in a row and could not pass it.
We can still be friends.
Everybody is hurt. Broken knees. Severe wounds. What was this one? Broken shoulder? Wrenched shoulder. Concussion. Alright, we can get 2 lore, 3 perception. I'll take 3 perception, why not? Maybe I'll have a better chance of spotting traps and stuff. You awake to see Durance, his staff held in both of his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep, or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat? As you watch the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, be as solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you or reacted to what occurred. Discuss your visit with Durance. Oh, we finally made some progress on Durance's quest. Pretty bad because if you're doing a solo duty and fail, you can do it in a very easy mode and face roll through it. Otherwise, you're... So it is a solo duty. It's the one where you're first learning your ability. It's the very first class quest. And I have not made it through it. Just can't. Can't do it. Of course, I don't think very many games do damage healers right. I don't like playing a Disc Priest for the exact same reason. You're spending way too much time refreshing the buff that lets your damage heal your people. It would be easier just to cast heals. The only game that I've ever played that did a damage healer right. Okay, there are 2 games. 2 games have done damage healing right. Warhammer. Warhammer's the big war priests with their two-handed hammer did a damage healer great. Such a good job. And then the best damage healer class of all time, in my opinion, is the Chloromancer from Rift. You don't have to refresh the buff on Sage, but you do have to hit another button that is completely worthless. It's just button bloat is the only reason that button exists. Let's see. Talk to Durance. I felt your eyes on me. Now come the words. I need you to leave.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Yeah. Takes it from a direct heal to a heal, shield, and hot. It just seems like there's no reason to have to do that. Like, couldn't you just have a one button that does a heal and one button that does a heal, shield, and hot? That's the same number of buttons. So you'd have the same number of buttons, and it would just be less difficult to figure out what was going on. If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door. I saw something very strange. You were sitting by the fire, and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
There's a flash, like an explosion, a rush of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The Godhammer?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
Okay, what do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' war to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it
What?
life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the
There were
Godhammer?
12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11. The shadows of the 12 who had come to stand on the bridge to stop Eothas.
I also saw a dozen bright circles emerging from your staff as well.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margaret, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
Durance rests the staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly. It splits into a ring of flames, one after the other, until a dozen is met.
As 12 held Eothas fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flame intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. We shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margaret.
Okay. What do you mean they shared their fate?
Come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Magran. After the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Magran was pleased by what we had done.
And why is that?
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Magran shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world
It's Widewind's curse, right? That we were trying to solve in the first place.
If I had forgotten some of Magran's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again. I remembered Magran's teachings, how reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees.
What is the
Wondered
War of
if
Black
I needed
Trees?
to be burned to find myself again. That is Magran at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me. The road to Ashfall is long, gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home.
Oh, geez.
I left
This guy's
without
got a
telling
deep
anyone.
storyline that I didn't
Only
know
the
about.
robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that. Oh, had asked. Grab victory from defeat and there is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests.
Yeah, I also noticed the
Did
Clone
not
Wars
seek
over.
the walls of
Not going to
Ashfall.
convince me the class is badly designed because it has complexity. I'm not trying to convince you the class is badly designed. I'm trying to say I don't enjoy it. I don't think it's fun. And I do think it is more, it has complexity, but it doesn't need as much complexity as it has.
I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of
And the reason I believe that is because I have played other classes that work in a similar manner with less complexity, and they are more fun.
the Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War, a relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
Maybe the Purges weren't what Magran wanted either. Sweat collects in the sooty creases of his forehead and run down his ruddy cheeks. It drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterances make no sound. He is, for once, at a loss. Feeling your gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of his dirty hand.
Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught.
Durance glares at you, and staring into his eyes gives you the feeling of peering over the edge of a great
You
cliff.
think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
Okay.
The cost of troubling me seems to worry you little.
Yeah. Let's keep moving. We're done. Continue to get to know Durance. Like real adults, we do have a difference of opinion. It
Just say
doesn't
the
matter
word.
because I'm never gonna play Sage. That's what it comes down to. And I will play games that do damage healers much, much better. Actually, I probably won't because I just am not going to play any of them. I'm not going to play any MMOs anymore. I just don't have time for them anymore. It's an unfortunate fact of existence. I'm glad that you find Sage fun, but my white mage is perfect. Actually, everybody seems to hate white mage. All the white mage players seem really pissed, and I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I'm not level 90 yet. But I still think white mage is great, and I don't get the frustration that other white mages are having. It's probably because they don't do the kind of damage that Sage. Probably all the healers hate sages because sages deal lots of damage. White mage is great. You can play the entire game with 2 buttons. So far, I have not played a single class in that game that can't be played with 4 except for Sage. 4 buttons, that's all you need for that game.
It is good to see you here.
People are starting to notice your hard work. I dare say we'll have more visitors shortly. I'm glad you decided to stay on, my lord. It's been difficult watching the place tumble into decay. No events. All right. But has everything been completed? 2 days, 1 hour. All right. We've checked on our keep. We will continue our stories tomorrow. What classes have I played? All of them? There's no class that I haven't played yet. That's probably, well, it could be. It could be because I have no characters at level 90. Maybe they get really cool later on, but most of the classes so far seem very, very simple. And in fact, most of the classes are just hit whatever button is the next one to light up in a series. Samurai is hit whichever one of these 3 buttons lights up in the next, like, you got 3 options. Hit one and then hit the button that one lights up. The only classes I have at 70 are White Mage, Gunbreaker, Dancer. Did Sage start at 70? Reaper. Reaper started at 70. I don't remember if Sage started at 70 or not. If it did, then I played it at 70. That's it. That's it for my level 70 classes. Make sure you use the right combos to get the right buffs and do damage. Except, here's the weird thing. I don't know what they did to Samurai. You don't have nearly as many different buffs that you can do with your combos anymore. It is midnight. Yes, it is midnight. We're going to call it a night right here. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me this evening. I'm sorry that we still haven't got through the dungeon. I had no idea that I was going to need to go and learn a whole new language before we could continue. You have 3 and you have to use them in the right order. So the order doesn't matter anymore. Unless you're only going for 2 of them. Or at least not at my level. Maybe at higher levels it does, but at my level it doesn't. It doesn't. You only have 2. Yes, and happy birthday. It is officially your birthday now, so happy birthday. So, all right. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to bed. Until next time, stay sharp and be excellent to each other.